afternoon, y'all. I'm pleased to announce that the winter did not do the thing that I thought it was going to do, and Canada stayed true to Canada, and we've got a warm week again before it gets cold again. So I am pushing my gym membership entrance back to the first week of December because I don't have to. So why pay for something if you don't have to yet? It's going to be in the positive degrees for most of this week into a bit of next week. So I am running outside again, thankfully. I just finished a run. I did my 7K loop just because that's what I felt like doing. And I also have decided that official, actual training with a schedule is going to start on December 3rd, which will be exactly 22 weeks out from the marathon. This is just a schedule that I found online that I'm going to be following as best I can. I thought that it was a good amount of time out because I'm already sort of I'm not starting from zero. I'm starting from could run 10K tomorrow if I wanted to. Easy, probably could go further, but I don't because I'm cold. So yeah, just finished 7K, pretty chill. Glad that it stayed warm out, but I heard in reports that it's going down to negative 30 suddenly, a week and a half from now, which is basically terrifying because I have an actual fear of winter. So there's that. Just finished a run and just walking, cooling out now. So yay, warm weather. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So I'm just sitting, cooling down my water now before I jump in the shower. But today felt really good, which was nice. It again, it's not a long distance. My official training for the marathon hasn't started yet, but yeah, I looked at my little app that I use to track my runs, and I ran every single kilometer between 6 minutes and 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So they were all in there. That was the shortest and the longest one. Most of the other ones were between 6:12 and 6:25 or something like that. So that's kind of my average pace. When I did my 10K race a couple weeks ago, I ran almost every single kilometer in 5 minutes and 30 seconds, which was very fast, and it felt very fast when I was doing it, and afterwards I knew that it was really fast. I could maintain it, but it wasn't long term something that was sustainable for me. It was just too fast, but it's just a 10K race, so it was fine. But that was a good pace. I was listening to a podcast while I was running, and it was a through hiking podcast about the Appalachian Trail, but they had an ultra runner on the podcast as a guest, and they were saying that you kind of have to find your forever pace, so that the pace at which you could maintain for just a really long time, that it wouldn't be a problem. So I'm trying to sort of find that out. I've always been a runner that's really steady. I don't go fast and then go slow and then go fast and then go slow. I just kind of stick to my pace the whole time, and that works for me. So it was good that my run was really consistent today, because that makes me feel good when I can just go and not even think about it. Yeah, also I have really bad knees, and I have always had really bad knees. I have this thing called Osgood-Schlatter's, which is just a knee condition. It's not uncommon, it's actually quite common, but it's supposed to have gone away by now, but it really kind of hasn't, and it's just something that I've always had since I was 10, so it's just something that I'm used to. But I'm kind of thinking that maybe it's time to go to a clinic or something and talk to somebody, because I don't have a doctor because I suck, and just see what they have to say about it, check in a few years later on what's up with it, and if I can improve it at all while running, because my knees basically just always hurt when I'm running, but it's just such a dull pain that I don't really notice anymore because I'm so used to it. It's right now been more consistent in my right knee, but in the past it's been either one, and on any given day, honestly, it could be the left one way more. But yeah, I'm gonna see if there's any way that I can make that less painful, because it's not going to be super great for an entire 42-kilometer race. Probably the half marathons that I've run, it's like whatever, but I feel like a full marathon where I'm going to be running for quite a few hours, that pain would probably get worse. Not that it is like an actual injury, like I can run, it just hurts. So for some people that's fine, like I've just gotten used to it, but that might not be cool for so long. So anyway, I'm running for a really long time. I'm going to continue drinking my water and get in the shower and probably watch some Grey's Anatomy.